So many things have changed in KickUp, so we are going to show you a new way that you can access what your staff members have signed up for. You can still go to the Manage tab, and that link will be shown to you or shared with you by your directors, but this is a way that you can look at specific learning events and see exactly who has signed up for them. So you will first start by going over here to the Learning tab and click on Learning. Then you will come over here to your calendar that you see on the screen. I am going to go to June 7th, which is a big day for events. I'm going to click on this very first event and click here. And as principals, you will have these tabs right here to be able to see who has registered for an event. I'm going to click on attendance, and then the attendance for that event shows up, and you notice that it doesn't have location here, but when we come over here across from attendance all the way across, there are three little tab buttons here. We are going to click download event attendance as CSV. Then we are going to export that attendance and download that file. And then we'll just save it. It comes down here so that you can open it up. I'm going to open up the file that I just saved. So then it comes out and you get this information. These are the people that have registered for this event. So I'm going to show you some tricks about Excel. If you click on this little gray triangle here, it highlights the entire spreadsheet. And then I'm going to hover between the A and the B with my mouse and double click. And then it spreads out all of the columns so that you can see what's in the column. So there's a lot of this information that I don't need. So I am going to click right here on the D column. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to scroll over to the Q column because that's the one that I do need. And so I haven't clicked on anything since I clicked on D. So on my keyboard, I'm going to hold the Shift button and I'm going to click right here next to P. That's going to highlight all of those columns for me. And then up here in the top, I don't want to delete these, but I do want to hide them. So I'm just going to right click on my mouse and I'm going to click hide. And then all of those columns now are hidden between the C and the Q. Now I need to see what is going on in this Q column. So I'm going to come back over here to my little triangle and I want to create a filter so that I can filter out just for my own school. So I'm going to come up here to data and click filter. And you notice that all these little triangles, these little drop down arrows show up on every column. So I'm going to click out now that my filter is created. I want to filter by location, staff location. And I'm going to click that little drop down arrow right here on staff location. Then this says select all. I'm going to unselect all, and then I'm going to select my school. So we're just going to go with BTW for this video. I'm going to say okay. And it shows you the people that are registered for BTW. This is a way for principals to pull a mass list of everything that their staff are enrolled in for the summer PD sessions. It is similar to the video that I have sent previously, but we're going to start with Manage. Things look a little different in the Manage tab now. We are going to go to Attendance. Now, this is pulling stuff for this school year, which has not yet concluded. We want to look at the 23-24 school year. We are going to click on the records section, and over here on the filters, I am going to change yes to no because these are things that our people have not yet attended. I'm going to shrink that one. And then I'm going to go down to year at the very bottom. And this is the learning opportunity year. And we want to deselect 22-23 and we want to select 23-24. And then the next thing that we are going to choose is we are going to choose groups. Nope, sorry, locations under the staff member section. Now, if you see here, we're going to just look at AC Steer. AC Steer has 3 different tabs to ensure that you get everybody, because unfortunately the data is not clean, 100% clean. We are going to click all 3 that are associated with that particular school. So if you want to do a school and you don't see it, you would simply click the load more until you find the school that you are looking for. So you notice Booker T. Washington, and then we've got BTW, BTW. So you would need to make sure if you are on BTW that you clicked all 3 of those locations to ensure that you got all of your staff members. At that point, you can close your filters out, and then you can edit the columns that you want to see if there's something here that you're not seeing. But this will give you the staff member and the learning opportunity that they have registered for. And then this right here is saying that the completion date for this event is, and these should be face-to-face events. So this would be the day that the event is taking place. So then if you wanted to edit those columns, under staff member, you could select, I personally would want to deselect name, and then I would say first name, last name. That gives you the option to be able to filter. And then I'm going to come over here and move last name to the front so that it'll show up in my columns, last name, first name, email, name of the event, completion, and then how many hours that event is worth. I'm going to say done. And then it will look like this when you download it, where these are separated. This gives you the option to filter by that last name, so that you can put them in alphabetical order by last name, and easier for you to see the information. Then I'm going to come over here and export the table. It tells me that I have 39 rows for this school with 6 columns, and then I'm going to click export. And then it's going to pop up, and then I would download that CSV file. So then I would be able to filter by those particular learning opportunities, or sort by those particular learning opportunities. So I'm going to go ahead and download that. I'm going to click save. I'm going to click it down here in the corner and open that up. So once you have downloaded and opened your Excel file, we are going to click on this little triangle here in the top left corner to select our entire spreadsheet. And then I'm going to double click in between the A and the B columns to expand it out to the entire space. And then I'm going to come up here and select data and filter to turn on filtering. So then at this point, I am able to filter out by event, or I can come over here and select the whole, or excuse me, select column D and say that I want to sort by the learning opportunity. And so then it puts the learning opportunity all together, and it shows me this is the one person that is assigned to this or has signed up for this one. These are the 3 people at this school that have signed up for the K-5 math. These are the 5 or 6 people that have signed up for making math come alive, and so on. So this is a very quick way for them to be able to filter and see who has signed up for what event.